kids, it's your mom. Now, I remember that I said we were going to make pancakes, and we didn't make them yesterday because I found out it takes a long time to upload a video to YouTube. So, my mistake. I know better now. But that doesn't mean we cannot make them today. So we are going to take our fabulous pancake mix from Make a Mix cookbook, and we are going to make pancakes. Okay. So we're going to start off with about 1.5 cups of our pancake mix in a nice, reasonably large bowl. Not too big of a bowl, unless you're making pancakes for an army. Whatever. This is only pancakes for probably about 3. So, double it if you have more than 3 people, right? It depends on how many pancakes you end up with. Whatever. Okay. Then, you're also going to need about 1 cup of water. Extra if you want your pancakes to be thinner. And you're going to want extra mix if your pancakes are meant to be thicker. But actually they come out pretty thick. So I like them to be thinner, so I added a couple of extra teaspoons of water to the measuring cup here. I love this little measuring cup. It's so cool. Check this out. It does teaspoons, ounces, milliliters, and tablespoons. And that's what I needed. We needed 2 tablespoons of oil. So I didn't have to use a spoon, which was awesome. I'm pretty sure you can get this at Walmart or Bed Bath & Beyond, any kind of a kitchen store. It's really cool. And then, of course, since we're baking, you're going to want a large egg. Now, if you don't happen to have any large eggs in the house, you can use a medium one. I don't recommend it. Usually, baking is best with large eggs. But, you know, whatever. Then, we're going to need some tools. Now, if you're not sure how big 4 inches is, this will give you a good, solid idea of how big it is. This is, it's a pancake form. You can get them in all different shapes. We have one that has a heart shape. But we're going to use this one to show you approximately how big the pancakes need to be. Let's see, you're going to want your measuring cups, of course. And your handy dandy leveling device. This one's got a slight bend to it. Whatever. If it works, it works. Your whisk. And of course, a ladle and a pancake flipper. This one's pretty awesome. Your dad got it for me. It bends. And last but not least, you're going to want a pan. Make sure yours is well greased. Ours is actually quite well seasoned. We don't wash it that often because we want our pancakes to not stick to the pan. You can also use a griddle if you have one. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to preheat our pan to medium. Also, we're going to set our oven to warm. So I have a pie pan and a pizza stone in the oven. And that's where we're going to put our pancakes when we're done with them, so that they will stay nice and warm until we're ready to serve them. Okay. Back over here, we're going to take and mix our wet ingredients. Take our oil and put it into our water. There we go. Now, what we have to do with the egg is it has to be beaten before it can go into the rest of the wet ingredients. Why? everything. Ask your dad. I'm just following the recipe. Oops. Alright, that's all nice and mixed up. It's got a few whites sticking in there, but it doesn't have to be perfect. Put it in with our rest of our wet ingredients and mix it up. So the egg acts as an emulsifier. That's a nice science term for you. That keeps the Matt, stop that. Jeez. Anyway, like I was saying, the egg acts as an emulsifier to keep the oil and the water from separating. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take our wet ingredients and mix them in with our dry. There we go. Matt, what are you doing? Okay. Alright, so just a few strokes is fine, enough to moisten everything. If you have a few lumps, it's not that big a deal. Now if you still got dry stuff on the top, then mix some more. But you're going to have some lumps. Now if you're planning to do pancake art, like I've seen on YouTube, you're going to want to put it through a sieve, because this recipe will have lumps. Okay. We're going to have to do dishes afterwards. Alright, off to the stove. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we are going to take a little bit of cold water and test our pan to see if it's ready. Yes, it snowed. Come on.
Snowed.
We're making pancakes. We're here. Okay. See how it rolls around but doesn't vaporize immediately? That's how you know your pan is hot enough. Alright. So now what we're going to do, we're going to pour about a 4-inch circle of pancake batter into the pan. It's going to be messy. So if you don't like things to be messy, put a dish underneath your pancake, my pancake clipper. So now what we're going to do, we need to watch our pancake. When the bubbles start to pop up and they're dry around the edges, that means that it's ready to flip. Oh look, we got one! So what you can do, if you're not sure, is you can lift the edge. See how brown and lovely that is under there? It's time to flip it. I'm going to give it a little bit of a toss. There we go. There, see how beautiful that is? See, you too can have TV show beautiful pancakes. Cocoa cups. You hungry? Matt? Sure hope you're hungry. These pancakes will definitely fill you up. And we're going to make some fried eggs to go with it. But we're going to make them off camera. Okay. There. That's what it should look like when they're done. We're going to put them in the oven. Here we go. Alright, so we'll be back when all our pancakes are done. Oh, I'm getting seasick. Oh. before I forget, I wanted to demonstrate how this thing works. I mean, what's the point of showing you that I have it without showing you how to use it? So what we're going to do is we're going to put it into our hot pan. This is made out of silicone, so it won't melt. And we're going to take a little bit of fat, put it on the outside, and some on the inside. That'll provide a seal for us so that our pancake mix won't slip out. I think there's a lot of stuff in here besides fat. I would be using spray, but I don't have a spray, so deal with it. So now we don't want to overload it, because if we do that, then we'll end up with our pancake being a lot fatter than it should be. So what we're going to do here is we're going to wiggle it around a little bit so our pancake reaches the outer edges here. Get a closer look, Matt. Matt, closer look, like over the top. Right, like that. There we go. See? Okay, jeez, don't burn yourself. Okay, so you still gotta watch it, because if you pull it off too soon, then pancake batter will go everywhere, and then you won't end up with a perfect pancake. You'll end up with a mess. That's what the handle is for, by the way, so you can pull it off when it's ready. Take a look. There you have one pancake that is a perfect circle, thanks to your pancake mold. You know, I think my lens is starting to get boggy. And now it's not perfect anymore. There we go. Be back in a few. So here we got our beautiful pancakes. You can put butter on them if you want to. I've chosen to put my fried eggs on instead. Of course, our delicious cup of cocoa. Do you have yours? Oh, you drank it all. It must have been good. Alright, so when you're done with the pancakes, now I know you're single, so there's no way you're going to eat the whole batch of pancakes all by yourself. So there's ways that you can store your extras. You can either put it in a plastic bag, put it in the refrigerator until it's nice and cold, or else you'll end up with freezer burn. And then put it in the freezer. And then when you want pancakes, all you have to do is reach into the freezer, pull out a pair, stick them in the toaster, and you've got pancakes. Failing that, they'll keep for about a month this way. Failing that, you can also put your pancake batter into a Tupperware container and keep it in the refrigerator for about a week. Since it's got eggs in it, I wouldn't keep it longer than that. So, last thing, of course, we don't make pancakes without eating them, so here we go. Smells so good. Those some good pancakes right there. Well, that's all I have for you this time. Thanks for coming, and we'll talk to you again soon. Bye!